Where's Dave? Oh.
Behind the cucumber. This is my pickle tree. Have you ever seen a pickle tree as beautiful as this pickle tree? Probably not, because this is my pickle tree.
We have this massive cucumber plant growing. It's taller than Dave.
Much taller.
We have it growing up these like strings up the greenhouse, and we just planted just a couple plants in the middle there, you know, with high hopes.
It's nice to have a variety of sizes of cucumbers so that when you're filling in your jars, you can fill in all of the little holes that the larger cucumbers won't fit into. We like baby dills, so we pick them pretty small when we're making whole dill pickles. It's a different story if we're making pickle chips. I find the easiest way to remove the prickles from your pickles is to use a small piece of sponge just like this. Just a quick little scrub, just like that. No more prickles on your pickles. We have a decent sized basket of cucumbers here. I have no idea how many pounds exactly this is, but that does not matter because this brine is nothing special. It's vinegar, water, and salt, and a bit of sugar. You can just make it as you go. The larger cucumbers we're going to use for our dill pickle chips, for hamburgers, sandwiches, things like that. Smaller pickles, baby dills, our favorite.
The thickness of the pickle chips needs to be between 1/8 and 3/16 of an inch. Dave is very particular about the thickness of his hamburger pickles, so I bet he'll be checking these later on just to make sure I did it right. Look at that. Perfect.
We're at 1/4 of an inch on this one, but it's only one side of it. If you flip this way, we're at 1/8 of an inch, so we'll let that slide. 1/8 of an inch, 3/16. One more. 3/16. Okay, we can go with this. Your pickle thickness is very important. Amanda has her pickle chips here. I have baby dills. It's time to get packing the jars. We have lots of dill, just baby dill. I wish we had some larger dill, but we don't, so this is what we're going with today. We are going to be using pickle crisp today. Yes, I'm well aware that you can use grape leaves, oak leaves, various things to maintain the crunch of your pickles. But for the sake of today's video and the sake of how easy this stuff is to use, we're going to use this. 1/2 teaspoon of this per pint jar. Normally, when you're pickling cucumbers, you would want to remove the blossom end off of the cucumber that you're pickling. Stem end doesn't matter so much, but the blossom end contains enzymes that could cause your pickles to go somewhat mushy. They just won't be as crunchy. But because we are using the pickle crisp, we don't need to remove that blossom end.
Okay, so you start with a nice big chunk of dill. Shove it in there. And then 1/2 teaspoon of the pickle crisp. 1 teaspoon of peppercorns. And then you can shove in as many pickles as you can fit.
Are they pickles yet?
No, cucumbers.
They came from a pickle tree though.
True. And you got rid of the prickles.
Pickles without prickles.
The more you can fit in there, the less brine you need. That's good. On to the next jar.
Baby dills aren't much different. Take a jar. A nice handful of dill. teaspoon of pickle crisp, 1 teaspoon of peppercorns. Just start stuffing the jar full. Get as many cucumbers in there as you can. The tighter you can pack them, the better. There we go. All ready. We have 8 jars of pickled chips and 4 jars of baby dills ready to go. It's time to make the brine.
This is a very simple brine. It is perfect for beginners. First, 2 cups of white vinegar, 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of coarse pickling salt, 1 tablespoon of white sugar, and just for color, we have turmeric. We use half a teaspoon. If you don't like it, don't use it. And bring it to a boil.
The brine has boiled. It's time to put it in the jars. Canning funnel. Fill each jar up to about within ½ inch of the top of the rim. I'm just going to poke around a little bit in the jars to release any air bubbles that might be in there. As much air out as you can. Same thing with the baby dills. Probably not going to be too much in here. And repeat the process with the brine. Same measurements until all of your jars are filled up.
I am now wiping the rims. Dave is a little bit sloppy with his pouring, and we need to have a good seal. So wiping any sort of spillage off the rims helps to guarantee that seal. Another thing that helps to guarantee that seal is using new lids. You can use old rims, you just need the new lids. Finger tight. And into the canning pot. Once your water reaches a boil, set your timer for 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is up. Time to get them out. Try to be as level as possible. Don't tilt it for the water to pour off. You just gotta take them out and wait for them to ping. These are gonna be delicious. And there you have it, a super simple recipe using limited ingredients and 2 different ways to make the best dill pickles you've ever tasted: baby dills and chips. Next time, we're making salsa.